Mornings.
Right now on ABC 15 Mornings, we are following several developing stories breaking overnight.
First, a shooting investigation at a Circle K store. This is near 7th Avenue in Roosevelt. Our photojournalist on scene seeing bullet holes in a vehicle right there in front of him. And right now we're working to confirm if anyone was hurt or if any arrests have been made.
A dangerous night on Valley freeways. A pedestrian hit on the I-17 near Northern. No word on what the man was doing in the roadway, but it caused a chain reaction and several other vehicles crashed. ABC 15's Jamie Warren is live there in just minutes with the latest details.
Plus, DPS just confirming a wrong-way driver intentionally crashed into another vehicle. This on the Loop 202 right there near Scottsdale Road as we show you a live look at the investigation happening as we speak. We are told the 30-year-old female wrong-way driver has minor injuries. The driver she hit, we're told, has serious injuries.
So we want to get right over to ABC 15's Megan Thompson with a look at the impact for this morning commute. And Megan, this is something you've been watching all morning for us.
Absolutely. We want to make sure you know what to expect as you get on the roadway. Also that you're giving those first responders the space that they need. We need you to move over. Those flares are up. I've seen some folks getting dangerously close to that investigation, likely not paying attention. We want to make sure that everyone is safe out there as they work on this. This is a live picture of that scene on the 202. This is the westbound direction. So if you're coming from the East Valley trying to get into the Phoenix Metro, you will run into this on the Red Mountain Freeway near Scottsdale Road. They have those right lanes blocked up. Cones and flares are out. You also cannot get on the freeway at Scottsdale Road. So if that is a part of your typical commute here this morning, we're going to talk about some alternates to get you around that scene. Here's some of the red that's building on your maps in the area because of this one. You could use McClintock Drive or Mill Avenue to get on the freeway there. I would suggest doing Mill. That way you get past that slowdown that's going on in that area. From the 101 to the mini stack, it's a 23-minute drive time. That average speed lower than what you would drive in a residential neighborhood. Also a big heads up. We've got issues on the I-10, the eastbound direction. We've got a stalled vehicle blocking the right lanes near 51st Avenue. Speeds dropping to about 10 miles per hour. And on top of it, we've had 3 different crashes on the I-10 leading up to this. The current one is at 75th Avenue with that backup stretching back towards the 101 right now. So look at that desert drive time. That is abnormally high this morning. In just a few minutes, Kaylee.
Okay, we want to get back to that other crash we mentioned, a pedestrian hit on the freeway. This is near Northern. It is an area that's really been plagued with issues lately.
ABC 15's Jamie Warren is live near the I-17 in Dunlap with the details on what may have led up to this crash. Jamie, what are you finding out?
Nick and Kaylee, we don't know the condition of that person who was hit. We just know that they were taken to the hospital where they are being treated this morning. But as you'll see, the freeway here is back open. This took place in the southbound lanes here, right as you're approaching the northern exit. And according to DPS, this person was out of their car. They were parked in the Gore area right as you approach that northern exit when someone driving by struck them. Now, sadly, we could see some significant damage to that car with the shattered windshield there. Now, the driver that hit them did stop to call for some help. They don't believe that person was impaired. But when they stopped, other drivers on the road trying to avoid that crash got in a crash themselves. Now, in Arizona, we do have what's called the move over law, which requires you to move over one lane of traffic when approaching someone who's pulled over or in a crash. In this case, Sergeant Jacob Melty tells us that this could have possibly been prevented. He says the reason there was a second crash is because people just weren't paying attention to the first one and waited until the very last second to move over.
In this area, it's 55. Obviously, people are going faster all the time, but you should be going 55 here. And if someone is in the emergency shoulder and you're coming up and you see them, you should move over one lane to give them one lane of space. If you can't slow down, 50, 45 is reasonable.
So DPS was not able to confirm with us why that first individual involved in this was initially pulled over on the freeway. They're not sure if they were changing a tire or something like that. But we do know that this portion of the freeway here has been a problem spot. Multiple crashes in just the past couple of months. I'm going to break down some of those numbers for you still ahead in our next half hour. For now, reporting live in Phoenix this morning, Jamie Warren, ABC 15 Arizona.
All right, Jamie, it's almost 6:05. We are staying on top of a death investigation of a 22-year-old worker in Mesa. This was breaking news 24 hours ago. We are told the man was moving explosive materials when they ignited, leading to a flash fire. And ABC 15 has confirmed the state agency that oversees worker safety is investigating this death. At NAMO, a company that makes weapons for the Department of Justice, including M72 light assault weapons and shoulder-mounted rocket launchers used against tanks. In fact, I want to show you some images of what they do look like. NAMO says the safety of employees, the community, and of course their site are their immediate focus.
6:05 on this Friday. All new this morning, experts issuing a warning about those hidden fees. More companies are adding them at the end of transactions. Joe lets you know what the fees are and what we can all do about them.
Frustrated by fees, from inflation charges to supply chain surcharges, even cost recovery fees.
I noticed the fee that they started adding on in 2017. Just 39 cents. I thought, well, what's that about?
Joan Simonetti is talking about a cost recovery fee issued by Brinks Home Security. The fee's $640 a month on top of the $24.99 she already pays. Joan says she's not gotten a clear answer when asking what the fee goes toward.
Other than it's just a fee that they added on to help improve their company and make it better.
Joan let me know. We reached out to Brinks Home Security. A spokesperson says they will not waive the fee. By the end of 2022, the company spent an estimated $125 million on 2G and 3G tech upgrades, writing the cost recovery fee is charged to recoup a portion of that. But that had Joan and us asking, aren't upgrades just the cost of doing business?
That's what you're paying $24.99 for. You shouldn't have to have another fee to help them recover whatever losses they feel or improvements they need to do.
Brinks does disclose the fee on their website. Those fees are legal, but they may not sit well with consumers.
It's kind of a little shady there.
Teresa Murray, a consumer watchdog with the Arizona Public Interest Research Group, says while businesses have a right to set their prices and add fees, they should be more upfront.
By adding fees at the end, a business can seem more competitive with its pricing when it's really not the actual cost to the consumer, and we think that's wrong.
Murray says consumers need to be proactive, ask about all fees, read everything before you sign, and be willing to walk away from a transaction. Remember, consumers have power.
Raise the bar for what we expect from companies.
Fight some of the fees a little bit.
What extra fees are you seeing? I want to know. Go to abc15.com/letjoeknow and tell me there. Also, find resources to help fight fees. And you can subscribe to our Scam Buster email newsletter. I'm Investigator Joe Ducey. If you've got a problem, let me know.
Time right now is 6:07. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo breaking down your most accurate forecast here on this Friday morning. It seems like a long week, right? But we finally made it, and the weekend is upon us. But this morning, I am tracking some rain and snow in our state. Those snow showers ongoing overnight and early this morning for areas along the rim. You can see that snow and some rain showers working their way across the I-17 now from west to east. That's going to make for some slick driving conditions there. Plus, we do have some snow-packed roads in northern Arizona after those snow showers that developed in the overnight hours. Also some snow out near Sholo as well. And believe it or not, I've been tracking some rain in the valley too. It's mainly been that northern pocket of the Phoenix metro where we've seen some of those showers. But as you look at the latest scans from Desert Doppler radar, a lot of that rain is starting to clear out from west to east. Just some lingering showers along the I-17. So those showers are going to be clearing out pretty quickly. So will the clouds, leaving mostly sunny skies the rest of the day. But a cool day ahead with a high of just 68. We'll talk about what to expect by the weekend in that full forecast still ahead.
What is still to come? I'm not talking about the election. I'm not talking about where, congressional Republicans are and Democrats are. What is still to come with the Affordable Care Act? All new for you this morning, I press White House officials to get you answers about the Affordable Care Act and really what is next. Is it really affordable? And do those who do sign up really get what they pay for?
Plus, a deal for dog owners who are smart shoppers. The event happening this weekend, giving out free services for your healthy pets. And get a bite to eat next week. Help our local community at the same time for the annual Day of Giving at local Jersey Mike's locations. This is next Wednesday, the 29th. 100% of your purchases go to help local charities like PCH as well, leading up to our big telethon next month. All you have to do is go there Wednesday, buy lunch or buy dinner. It's that easy to take action.
Do you have a consumer problem? Let Joe know. Call us or go to abc15.com/letjoeknow.